Yo, good morning, everybody. Everybody, I'm Matt Fox, and I'm in fucking Rostock, Germany. 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 See? German American, and this is totally out of control news because the Trump administration is doing shit that they need not be doing, and that is trying to end the war in Ukraine with two amateurs at the table. Now, before I get into the whole situation, I'm going to talk to you guys about who I am and what I'm doing here. I'm Matt Fox. I'm an American, and I come from Los Angeles, California. And I'm in Germany. I've been living here for like 15 years. I got to tell you, there's some good things in Germany that are really good, such as the insurance system, how it works, and like if you're sick or something like that, you know, you can go to the hospital without any problems. But if you're not, if you're not, then that's good. But if you are, then you can go to the hospital here, pay $10. They'll see you. If you got to buy some medication and stuff, you can. That's all paid for. All paid for by the insurance system. Now, if it's some serious stuff, yeah, you got to pay some for the medication too, but it's really a lot better than America. Got to tell you. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. So, another thing they got going on over here is freaking nude beaches. Awesome. Awesome. I'm a sun lover. I'm a sun lover and I love the sun. And I want it on every inch of my body. And it's nice to be able to have the ability to just go out on the beach, lay out and just get some sun. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, nude beaches, I'm all for them. So, but see, since I'm old and everything, a lot of people think, oh, people just go to nude beaches to go look at people, at other people. Yeah, maybe there might be a few people like that. But for some of us people who are old, some of those people who are old, we tend to lose our eyesight. You know, it starts getting bad later on. I mean, I can still read. I can still read and everything, but I mean, sometimes I got to get some reading glasses when I'm reading. Or like if something is further from 10 feet from me, like I won't see like super fine details or whatever, right? So that's a difference when you get old and over 60 and everything, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go back to the main reason we're here, and that is the situation with Ukraine, the situation with Pete Hegseth blowing boats out of the water in Venezuela, and how the government and the president is trying to get out of responsibility for the shit that they did. That shit about blowing boats out of the water, the lawsuits are coming. The lawsuits are coming. And when they come, they're going to have every right to be paid. And who's going to have to pay? The U.S. government. Who's the U.S. government? That's our money. That's the taxpayer money being used to pay lawsuits that have been brought because the Trump administration is doing illegal acts. Now, just remember, Donald Trump just fucking got his big beautiful bill passed, and that's fucking putting $5 trillion fucking dollar debt on the country. So think about that. You got a $5 billion debt or a $5 trillion debt that fucking Trump added on to the national debt. And then there's going to be all these lawsuits coming in, and they're going to win. They're going to win. And I'm going to tell you something else. Donald Trump, Pete Hegseth, Kristi Noem, Pam Bondi, Kennedy, Tulsi Gabbard, the whole lot of them, they need to be all impeached and imprisoned. Article 2, Section 4. Look it up. So there's some people already talking about it. Write to your congressman, write to your senators, and tell them Section 2, Article 4, you're down 100%. Hey, if you tune in today, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I guarantee you, with me, you're going to find out some shit that you maybe didn't hear before. So, and the thing is, we got some serious stuff going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? We got the Ukraine situation going on. And who do we have over in Ukraine right now? We got freaking Steve Witkoff. He's head over heels in love with fucking Putin's freaking spokesperson, Dmitriev. The last time he shook Putin's hand, he looked like he was fucking about to piss himself because he was so in love. And it's really disgusting. It is really disgusting how Donald Trump is trying to cozy America up to fucking Russia. He's trying to cozy America up to Russia. He's going to fucking release them from all of their sanctions at some point if he gets this deal through that he's talking about. And that will be nothing but screwing the Ukrainian people. I guarantee you that. So Donald Trump is not a good mediator. If I was Vladimir Zelensky, I would just tell him to go ahead and fucking tell America to just back the fuck up. Because you can't, in good faith, be mediating for the Ukrainian people when fucking Vladimir Putin, the guy you're supposed to be talking to about this shit, to help the Ukrainian people, he's got fucking pictures of you sucking Bubba's dick. So, you can't go and mediate for the Ukrainians if fucking Putin, the guy you're talking to, has got pictures of you sucking Bubba's dick. So the thing is when you go over there and you try to say something to fucking Putin and Putin shows you that fucking picture or plays that video for you of you sucking Bubba's dick, then you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. So, and Steve Witkoff and fucking Steve Witkoff and Kushner are over there right now, or were, and they came into the room and everything, and fucking Putin's sitting on one side and they're over there on the other side. And how does the meeting start off? Bam! Fucking Putin slams his hand on the fucking table to start the meeting. Yeah? He's fucking checking them fools off the fucking muscle and telling them he's in charge. He's in charge. And he's going to continue to be in charge. That's what he's telling them. Now, my question is, how many fucking of you think that Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner can go over there in good faith and try to mediate for the good of the Ukrainian people when the first thing that fucking Putin does is slam his hand on the table, and then when you fucking start lobbering or fucking yammering, saying something, he plays on the big TV behind you a video of Trump sucking Bubba's dick. Now, what do you fucking think? What do you think that Jared Kushner and fucking Witkoff had to say about that? It is straight up bullshit to have people trying to speak on your behalf and they are they got their mouths sewed up because fucking Putin ain't trying to hear nothing. Putin said it already. He is not going to stop. So if the fucking Trump administration really wants to do something, they'll stop fucking with Putin and just start giving the Ukrainians what they need to fucking drill his ass into the ground. The Ukrainians need to fucking keep on and keep on and keep on and fucking drain their supplies. All their gas and oil, fucking drain that shit. You need to be hitting those places where it's going to hurt Putin. Because eventually his people are going to be fucking tired of this bullshit. They've already lost over 1 million people in this war. 1 million sons and daughters of Russian citizens over there fighting for nothing. You have invaded the land of another country. You are a bad neighbor, Russia. You are a bad neighbor because you don't go into fucking another country and try to take over just because you want a piece of it. I'm saying, but Putin's got this fucking thinking that he's going to fucking bring the old USSR back, that Poland's going to fucking give it up, and Finland and everybody else is just going to give it up. Let me tell you something. When it fucking comes down to it, and your ass is fucking running across the fields, all your soldiers, and they're dying left and right, I'm hoping at some point the Russian fucking citizens are going to stand up and hang your ass out to dry the same way that I hope the American citizens fucking rise up at some point when they get sick of this stupid ass shit and put Trump and all of his cabinet where they belong. And that is behind bars. Yeah. If the attorney general under Biden had worked a little bit faster and fucking quit letting Trump prolong these cases, his ass would have been locked up already. You see? But he's got 34 felony counts and he's fucking the president of the United States. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. You guys, I don't know what is going to happen today. I'm keeping my, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping my freaking ear to the grindstone. I hope you guys are going to fucking join me later on this afternoon when I have a little bit more information. It's still early over there in America. I'm in Germany, Rostock, Germany. Thanks for tuning in. And I will be coming later again to update you guys about the stuff that's going on. But I can tell you that the Russians are leaning on the motherfucking Ukrainians' power grid. And that's what the Ukrainians need to do to the Russians. Listen, if they start feeling it over there, if they fucking start feeling it, they're freezing their ass off over there. They're all going to fucking blame it on Putin for starting that bullshit ass war. And that's why you need to fucking put it on pen and paper, write your senators, write your congressmen, and say the war in Ukraine needs to stop. And the fucking Americans, you guys, need to help the Ukrainians as much as you can. Because listen, the more we give them, the more we give the Ukrainians, right? Then the faster they can bring this shit to an end and stop giving them small. Give them the small shit too, but give them the big shit that they need to fucking strike deep into Russia and hit them where it hurts, so that the Russian people say, hey, fuck this bullshit. We don't need this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just for an extra little piece of land. You see? And Russia is a bad neighbor. And Russia is going to continue to be a bad neighbor. And if it comes to it later on, and they do sign a peace deal, I guarantee you Russia will not hold to it. And the Europeans know that. And see, the thing is fucking Trump doesn't care. Trump's trying to finagle some sort of a business deal out of this. Trump's trying to get some sort of an agreement with Russia and Ukraine. And then when that goes through, if it goes through, then motherfucking the Ukrainians are going to get the raw end of the deal. And then later on, the Russians will fucking break through that line again. So stop thinking that Putin and Ukraine can have a peace deal, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Putin said himself, he is not going to stop until the Ukrainians give up. So the Ukrainians do not want to give up their land. And as well, I mean, look, Trump, you're such a fucking dumbass. I swear to God. Look, if fucking the Russians went over there and grabbed fucking Alaska, you're going to give it back to them? You're going to give it back to them? What if they say they're going to give you the money that you gave for the land, but since they're there now, they're going to keep it. They'll just give you the money back. I'll tell you what, Putin's got big plans for the future for Russia. But you know what? If the Americans and the Europeans and the Ukrainians have some success over there, I see that Putin will be out of office. They will fucking be tired of this bullshit at some point, and it's going to stop. And I hope it stops through some major attacks on the oil and the other industries that will really, really hurt Putin and his war machine and bring this shit to an end. Okay. It's really sad. There's so many people in Ukraine that are lovely, lovely people. I've met quite a few, and I'm looking forward to an end in that situation. You got all sorts of wars going on all over the world. And when Trump came into office, his base, the MAGA base, was saying, hey, we don't like wars. We don't want war. So, yeah. I'll tell you what, if I find out anything new, I'll be back this afternoon, and I'm going to let you guys know about it. But if you watch this podcast, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. And then come and hang out with me sometime. You know what I'm saying? Look into some of my other podcasts. A lot of the stuff that is happening now, I talked about like 4 months ago. All right. And that includes all the stuff with the Epstein files. Look at the Epstein files. They're still not out. Pam Bondi is not going to freaking let that happen. I'm sorry. I just don't know what we're going to do. But I'm getting back with you guys later on this afternoon. And I wish you guys a wonderful day wherever you're at. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Like I said, doesn't cost anything. But that gives you the ability to look back at some of my other podcasts. If you get bored, you just want to fucking chill out. Hey, use it as an audiobook. That's what I do. All right, man. Hey, this is Matt Fox. This was Matt Fox on the Tube, and I'm getting back with you. Totally out of control news. All right. So I'll see you guys again later on this afternoon.